Maria Sklodowska Curie was born in Warsaw, Poland in 1867. She moved to Paris when she was 24 and became the first woman admitted to the Sorbonne's Department of Physics and Chemistry. After receiving her degree in physics, she took a laboratory position at Lippmann Industries, where she met her future husband, Pierre Curie, who was at the time a doctoral student under Pierre Becquerel. She and her husband began working on radiation experiments with uranium. They discovered two new elements, polonium and radium. In 1903, they shared the Nobel Prize for Physics with Becquerel. In 1911, Curie was awarded a second Nobel Prize for her work on radium. Concerned more with humanitarian causes than financial rewards, Maria Curie was one of the most celebrated scientists of her day, at a time when the field was almost completely dominated by men. It's thought that her prolonged exposure to radioactive materials precipitated her death in 1934. On September 25th, we were invited by the Polish Cultural Foundation to view the play Radiation, written by Kazimierz Braun and dedicated to this extraordinary woman and scientific genius.
Zawsze jak daleko sięga moja pamięć, mama była zamknięta, była skryta. Nosiła maskę ponad tą wieczną żałobą, która chyba też była kostiumem, ale czy to jest możliwe, że ta maska i ten kostium to właśnie była ona sama, że ona po prostu taka była, tylko uczona i tylko żałobna.
The play tells the story of Maria Sklodowska Curie through a series of dialogues between Maria and her younger daughter Eve. Other characters are introduced through Maria's monologues and photographic projections.
A gdzie niebo? No dalej, powiedz.
Dobrze, powiem, jak mi obiecasz.
Na poduszce jak promienie wokół mojej głowy. Trzeba by znaleźć nazwę dla koloru twoich włosów, Mario.
The play was presented by the Polish Theatre of Toronto, Canada, and sponsored by the Polish Cultural Foundation. The main character of Maria Curie was played by Maria Twardowska and her daughter by Agata Pilitowska, two talented actresses who graduated from the prestigious Krakow University Theatre School.
Wskazanie na nowe źródła promieniowania dla meteorologii, dla biologii, perspektywa leczenia raka. Tak, to.
After the play, we met with them for a short interview.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Alex D. Fiore, and we just witnessed a very interesting portrayal of the late Marie Curie. And here beside me are two distinguished actresses who are here to tell their story.
Hello, we are very honored that we could perform for the first time in our lives in Boston, because usually we travel through the States, Canada, Brazil, or in Europe, but it was our first performance in Boston, and especially this play is very important for us because it brings closer this famous Polish scientist to the audience, and sometimes people don't know that she was Polish. They only think she was wife of Pierre Curie, so she was French. But no, this is the Polish lady. She was born in Poland, worked, of course, in Paris, in France. And we have the opportunity through this play to show her not only as a scientist, but also as a human being, as a person, as a mother, wife, and show her struggles, how to survive in. We have to go back more than 100 years, and how difficult it was for a woman to be a scientist, to be among men through her work, and to have feelings like every woman has.
So why don't can you tell us a little bit about your transition from Krakow to Canada, and in how you really got into theater production.
I was studying in the National Drama School in Kraków for 4 years. I am Master of Art. Same school my mother graduated a little bit earlier. Same school my brother graduated. And
It must have a very good reputation.
it's a very good school. At my times, there were only 3 really good schools in Warsaw, Łódź, and in Kraków. We graduated the best in Kraków.
Congratulations.
And the times I graduated were very tough for Poland. It was in 1981. The martial law was coming fast steps, and I decided to leave Poland in 1986 because there was no light in a tunnel, as I used to say. I already had 3 children, and I decided to leave, and I thought that it was the end of my career, that I would never be on the stage and I would never have opportunity to play. I will just do something else in Canada. And Canada, it was by accident. It wasn't planned. I was just took the first opportunity I could escape Poland.
I worked very closely with the Slovacki Theater in Krakow for 33 years. When my daughter Agata and my 3 beloved grandchildren left Poland, they needed my help. I left the theater and joined them in Canada. I was emotionally and professionally tied to the theater. I decided to start something in Canada.
Zawodowo mocne, uznałam, że mogę coś zrobić na kontynencie amerykańskim, konkretnie w Kanadzie. Stworzyłam polski teatr.
I've created Polish theater based on the best Polish poetry by Kochanowski through Twardowski.
Od Kochanowskiego do księdza Twardowskiego, ale mamy też cykl sztuk o wielkich Polkach emigrantkach. I takimi sztukami jest Helena, rzecz o Modrzejewskiej, great Polish actress.
We also have a series of plays about great Polish immigrants, such as Helena Modrzejewska, the famous painter, Tamara Lempicka, Maria Sklodowska Curie, and Pola Negri.
Maria Sklodowska Curie, bo jednak to pierwsze nazwisko to jest Sklodowska Curie. I wreszcie teraz będą opowieści Poli Negri. Jestem bardzo związana z teatrem, uczę młodych ludzi.
I am deeply attached to the Polish theater. I teach young people, as well as travel the world with my daughter Agatha, spreading the Polish word, which is now also translated into many other languages, Greek, Portuguese, and English.
Etc., etc.
We just watched the theatrical performance of the life of Marie Curie. What future events do you have planned?
For example, Christmas fair. That's one event. The New Year's Eve event we are planning. We are planning a few exhibitions which we have. One exhibition is related to Constitution Day, which is May 3rd Constitution, Polish Constitution. Democratic Constitution was established about 6 years after American Constitution. It was the first democratic constitution in Europe. So that's interesting.
So 1781.
1781, yes. We all the time are showing also our exhibit photography exhibit related to John Paul II. We are going now in a few days going to Stockbridge, which will be John Paul II Day, Polish Day, there in the National Shrine of Divine Mercy.
And where have these photographs been? Is this a collection of photographs, yes, of the former Pope?
Yes, collection of photographs.
And where do they come from?
From the most famous photographers of the Pope, like Arturo Mari, who was his official photographer in Vatican, and some Polish photographers who were traveling with the Pope during his pilgrimage throughout the world. And this year we enlarged the exhibit with adding some important words, teachings of John Paul II. So we hope that not only photographs, but they will remember some of the teachings.
To give it a personal narrative.
Yes, and a personal narrative and what he was advising to the young people, to the older people. And that's maybe is more important than just the photographs and events. Photographs was important for people who met him. So they remind them the years before when they greeting him here in the United States or greeting him in some other countries. But now is more important his word, his teaching, what he was, the value, what he was trying to convey to everyone in the world.
Which is much like, for the same reason that the play was held this evening in honor of the late Marie Curie, to recognize her contributions in the world of physics and chemistry. Well, I thank you for your time, and best of luck to you. I look forward to perhaps conducting a few more interviews at the Pope John Paul II event.
Welcome. Yeah. I hope to see you on the some next events which we will be preparing, like Christmas spring events. We will have the exhibit of Polish ornaments, Christmas Polish ornaments. We brought from Poland several ornaments, and that's a specialty. So welcome. This will be on December 12th on this hall.
Mark your calendars.
Yeah, you can mark. It will be very colorful and many things to show what the people can do or buy for Christmas. Thank you.
Dziękuję.